All right, it has been several weeks. If you can't tell, my beard fell off. It's been so long. Hey, this is Riding in the Ozarks, and today we're going to be upgrading the speakers on Firecracker's motorcycle. She has a set of LEXIN LXQ3 Bluetooth handlebar speakers, and they sent me these S35 motorcycle Bluetooth speakers. There should be an upgrade to what she already has. So let's get these things unboxed. We'll take one of the old pair off and put a new pair on and pair them up. So we open it up. We obviously have looks like a handlebar controller here. That's a little different design. That's an antenna, power wiring. Hopefully we can use her existing wiring. She has a pigtail plug-in already. So this looks like the main wiring harness. So this would be the master unit here. We'll see how these compare in size. We'll get one of the existing ones off and see how much bigger this is. But this does look like it's a little bigger speaker. First thing we're gonna do is go ahead and get this fairing off. Firecracker. All right guys, we're gonna get the old speakers off and we're gonna go ahead and pull the seat and raise the tank, because that is where the power line runs for these speakers back to the battery. And then we'll start mounting up the new system and fishing the wires back under the tank and back to the battery for this. This comes with a battery tender type connector. This bike already has a Y on them for the two speakers, so we don't have to wire that into the battery, but they provide a female that connects to the battery. If you already have a battery tender plug that you want to use, you can use that. All right, she's already getting the wiring pulled loose where we've taped it all up together. This is what we've got to unhook to get the other side off. Now, it may be hard to see, but I think the black one is a slightly bigger than the silver one. Okay, now when you look at it this way, I think it's pretty easy to see that the black one is bigger around. So hopefully it is louder. We'll see how it does. All right, we've got the speakers kind of mounted. We've measured from the top of the bars down to make sure we're really close to having them even on each side for height and stuff. We're gonna put the windshield back on, make sure we have clearance from the windshield before we finish mounting this up and running the power wire back underneath the tank and back to the battery. Speakers are test fitted on the handlebars. We've connected the speaker up on the right side, wired in the controls, ran the power back to the battery and plugged it in, but I haven't routed underneath the tank yet. We're just doing a test fit and turning everything on to make sure it works before we button it up and make it all nice and pretty. I highly recommend you do that so you don't have to take anything back apart if you have a bad connection or you have a problem. All right guys, we've got it powered up and stuff. One of the things about this system is you can wire it into your left and right turn signals. We've chosen not to do that. We don't want the lights on the speakers to flash with the turn signals, but you do have an accessory wire on here that you have to tap a wire that is only powered when the key is on, and that way the system will only run when the key is on. You turn the key off, it automatically kills the power that pulls from the battery, so you can't run your battery dead. So that is the way some of these systems work. Her other system did not have that accessory key on type feature. This one does. What I've done is actually used a little wiring terminal and tapped the accessory wire to a turn signal. So here is the yellow accessory wire. Instead of that running back to the fuse box, which is one way of doing it, I just tapped a turn signal wire right there where the wiring comes out of the handlebars behind the headlight. Firecracker's already connected it Bluetooth. When you turned on the speakers the very first time, they just showed up as S35 in the Bluetooth on your phone, right?
Yes.
It said connect and it paired right up. All right, we're gonna finish wiring it up, zip tying the wires all up, getting them hid behind the headlight here, put the fairing back on, and she's actually gonna take it for a test ride tomorrow, and she's gonna use it with just the new S35 speakers and not the Q3s. All right, it has been several weeks. If you can't tell, my beard fell off. It's been so long. We recorded that right before the rat run, which is the beginning of October. We are now in the middle of November. She has rode up and down the interstate with these. We've done back highway rides. She has rode them in a variety of circumstances just using the new S35s. And the S35s as a pair, one set, is just as loud as having two of the LX Q3s she was running before. She hasn't even run the LX Q3s since she got this because the S35s work, even on the interstate. 75, 80 mile an hour. She doesn't have a very big windshield or fairing, and she can hear it going down the interstate. They are considerably louder. Definitely an upgrade from the LX Q3s, which were already better than the Kuriakins we had on the previous Dyna. So these are to date the best handlebar speakers that she has used. They work great so far. Obviously, we'll find out how they do in the weather over a long period of time. She's planning on leaving these on here at this point. So if we have any problems, I'll come back and I'll pin a comment down below and let you know, but I do not expect any problems. The quality on the LX Q3s have been great. The Bluetooth system works well here, connects automatically. The little thumb controller works well. She's not had any problems with that. So all I can say is they're the best handlebar speakers we've come across yet. Now they are more expensive than the Q3s, but you are getting more for your money. They are better. So it's one of those situations where you're getting what you're paying for. All right, y'all stay safe, keep on riding. We'll see you in the next one.